Hey friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku, the very frustrated, well-rounded nerd who now, why is my husband's cup of brushes on my side of the desk? Because my side of the desk is orderly. I'm not going to show y'all his side of the painting table. But I have to redo something. I know in my last video I was magnetizing my little side titan here. This is going to be Coral Volt. He also needs to be primed, but I've got him built and ready to paint. This is a really interesting little project. He's a Forge World, so he's authentic, but these titans have so many little inner parts to them that are never going to be seen. So I'm going to be using, after I prime him, liquid pigments on the inner areas to bring out what highlights I want underneath after I figure out his paint scheme. Um, but he has multiple weapons. So he's got these shoulder mounts in here that you're supposed to be able to basically, connect any old weapon to. So you have the actual little mounting armature here, and then the weapon goes on it. And what I had done in the last video, like a dum dum. Oh, what's magnetic up here? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, magnets just thrown on something metal. I had taken these little metal balls because I thought I could like articulate it and stuff, and that would have looked pretty cool. But what actually ended up happening was that it just wasn't powerful enough. But now I think if I put the little, I just used too many pieces, is what it turned out. But now, if I skip the little arm thing and just do that won't work because these are opposite facing magnets. So she a pooch has been thoroughly misplaced in my wandering. So I have to make sure I get these shoulder pieces done in a way with magnets that I can, because I can't dislodge these. They're super glued in. I was using plastic glue at first, and my husband was like, "You can't plastic glue magnets in; they're not going to stay." So I switched to super glue. But then, as you can see, when I super glued the little metal balls into these pieces, yeah, it was, I had to do some work to get these out. So now what I need to do is smooth this out or just see if a magnet will cover it. Because what I can do now is use stronger magnets on each side, not these. We have, if you're going to be doing this, you need lots of choices in magnets. Lots. Lots. And what I might do actually is the ones that hold the little metal balls, I might make use of those because I can tell perfectly which end attracts to which end because it's curved on one side. Because what's supposed to happen with these is you take a little, I use them with my Aeronautica plans quite a bit. And this is more on the desk of my face so you can see me work. But yeah, it just sits right in there perfectly, makes you a nice little socket joint. But this is not a heavy duty piece of metal, so it just couldn't hold. Like with three things, with this, then this, and a weapon hanging off the arm, it just wasn't going to work. So what I want to do now is then reseat with different magnets. But I need to smooth out this glue because these are concave on one side. I can automatically tell which end magnets to what without having to flip stuff over, which that's kind of great. Yeah. So here's my thought. So this is his little shoulder. So this will go here. And then I'll put another one on the other side. And then the weapon will be able to hang nicely. Yeah, that's my thought. Let's see if I can do it. Because first what I need to do is smooth out what I've done wrong on the glue. So ASMR, my microphone's over here so it's not in the way. I do have my own little Dremel here. And keep your Dremel charged. Ooh, not quite that fierce. So let's do some work. See if I can smooth out my glue mistakes. I might need to switch to a different kind of file, but I want to try this one first. I actually own two Dremels. One is for my nails, and the other one is for this stuff. No, actually, I have a Dremel in my toolbox too, out in the truck. I like to show people what it really takes to do the hobbies because a lot of people are out there making mistakes, but to make good money on YouTube and TikTok and the rest of it, you got to show curated content, and my content's not designed to be curated. I'm just a hobbyist showing you the steps in my hobbies, and sometimes take 10 steps forward and sometimes you go 10 steps back. And I'm on a 10 steps back right now. But I show it so that people can stay encouraged in doing their hobbies. That, yeah, sometimes it's not going to go exactly the way you planned and you'll have to course correct. That's not bad. It just simply is. It's just a statement of what is. So yeah, I got the glue out of that one pretty good. I've got 3 of these. I've got to do this too. Oh, the hand. Yeah, this is supposed to hold his little claw hand here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things I've got to do this too. So this Dremel, I got it on the Amazonia. Me telling you where I bought stuff is not a statement or what I do and don't like or believe. It's just that's where it came from. And I think I got it for like $9 with all the bits. And the other one I got for my nail kit, like fingernails, got it at the same place, but I've had it for like 4 years. So both are USB-C chargeable. I might have to do a video soon fixing my Titan. He, Adepticon wasn't nice to him. I need a different attachment. Yeah, Adepticon was not nice to the Bane of Monarchia. So let me unscrew this. This is kind of working, but not as well as I want it to. I need a different tip, which I believe will be this one. Oh, that's more for smoothing. Don't I have... Nope, not you. Nope, this actually is the one I want. Yeah, this is the one. So he's legs, arms, shoulders. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Why am I not freaking out? Well, one, I chose to take it to Adepticon, so risk was had. Oh, wait. This has to do this. And I learned, because I do want to go to Adepticon next year. Next year, I think I'm going to bring my Cerastus Knights. Might bring the Titan, because there's like a life-size to scale version of Titanicus they do with everybody's like big Titans. And I kind of want to get in on that. But we must fix the Bane of Monarchia to participate in that. There we go. I think that's got it. But no, I'll fix it. If you're going to do hobbies like this and your stuff's going to leave the house, stuff's going to break. And then as you're learning how to make the best version of whatever you're doing, you're going to make mistakes. And that's okay. I'm not perfect. I don't know how to do this stuff perfectly. I am literally, what's my phrase? I'm just a beggar telling another beggar where they found bread. That's it. Get in here. Trying to get these bits seated perfectly is a little bit of a challenge, but once they're in, they're in. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. But I don't think I ever want to intentionally give people the impression in the tabletop gaming hobbies that it's easier than it actually is. It's work. And now it's work we volunteered for. Me and this Dremel are not getting along right now. Come on. There we go. I think I got it now. Sometimes we work well together. Sometimes we hate each other. But, I don't want you to be afraid to take on a new hobby. It's exciting to do new stuff. It should be. But just know that when you're getting into something new, there's going to be a learning curve. Most people don't enter in, like even right now, I've used this Dremel 1,000 times, and look at me having to take it apart and wrestle with it to get this file head to seat correctly. It's just part of the process. And if you are someone who can take joy and find hilarity in learning a process, you'll do just fine in these types of hobbies. There's going to be moments of frustration. There's going to be times where things don't work exactly the way that they were supposed to. That's fine. You just have to decide up front that you're not going to let that ruin your ability to enjoy something that you love. Like that's like true emotional maturity and growth. Like, yeah, there's a moment where this isn't going to be perfect, and that is okay. I can deal with it. And besides, this is, one of those things where it's like, well, I chose to do this. I could have done something else with my time besides this. Trying to get it to catch there in the bottom. I have to press like this button to get the little thing to open up so that it'll catch. Come on. I'm going to unscrew this and see what the problem is. Because me and you got problems right now. There we go. Got it. All right. This goes on. Hold that. Good times. But I'm kind of focusing right now on my little mini machine army. It's kind of funny, the amount of like little machine dudes that I have right now. Like things like this, like my little Titan, because I've got my Titan. This is Titanicus scale, but I want to get all my little Titanicus Titans built, um, so that I can join in the reindeer games with those. Because I hear Titanicus is a lot of fun, and I have enough for me and my husband to have a set of little Titans, and I want to get my Cerastus Knights built. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Then, you know, the Horse Heresy box. I've got to redo. Adepticon is making me redo my entire painting and build list. So, there we go. Now it's in there right. Ugh, take it down a notch. Back to what I was doing. So yeah, my videos are never going to be super curated. I mean, sometimes my shorts are, but I just like showing the real of doing these hobbies. Now, when you get really good at stuff, sometimes there's less mistakes. It's fun to get to that point. You know, Taekwondo is that way. If you follow my channel, you know that I use the proceeds from this channel, my ad revenue, to support my free Taekwondo classes. Because I got to pay for uniforms and equipment and stuff like that, belt testing, the actual belts, all that kind of stuff. But mine's a community class, and I don't charge for it. But when people start in Taekwondo, you know, there's two kinds of folks. Well, three really. The folks who show up and are really, really good, and you know, they just kill it and love it, but then like they figure out that they were too good too fast and they leave. They might get their first black belt, maybe their second, and they're done because they're bored. Then you got the folks who, you know, aren't so good at it, and it takes them a lot of work to get to the point of being good. And then that's when it branches off to two other kinds of people: the ones who get so frustrated with not being as good as they want to be that they give up, or the ones who go, I'm going to push through. And those typically tend to be the people that stay, the ones who don't start out at the top level. You know, because starting out with is super flexibility, super accuracy, and athleticism. It's great. It makes it fun because you're better than everyone else. But it kind of removes the challenge. So the folks like that have to go on to find their next challenge once we're not challenging enough anymore. And I get it. I don't ever begrudge people when they leave the sport or the art. Everyone's not going to stay forever. I'm a forever Taekwondo person, but most people aren't going to be. And this hobby is no different. Some people get in there and they are just real good at it. And then, you know, they want to dominate and they just see all the competition aspect and none of the community and fun aspect. And hey, that's fine. We call that 40K. I said what I said. The comments are going to be fun on this video. I'm actually doing pretty good here. I was supposed to be out in the garden right now after work, but it's raining, so I'm going to go garden after it's done because I don't feel like getting rained on. I don't mind mud, but like in small quantities. Getting this glue out of here. But yeah, when you get into these hobbies, if it doesn't all go perfect at first, have patience with yourself. Get advice. You know, join my Discord. There's a lot of cool people in there giving advice. It's all the Ebony Otaku. Everywhere that you find me, it's going to be the Ebony Otaku, unless you happen to find my government name. Which I'm really not out there hiding. I'm very easy to find. I'm a millennial. Like, we eat, sleep, and breathe social media. Smooth it out. Alright, got all this old nasty glue off of here. But yeah, find a place where you can get that advice. But also, be willing to take feedback. You know, sometimes the advice is going to be, ooh, that was dumb. Do something different. So I've used this a lot, so I'm going to just plug it in right here. I keep a USB-C handy so I can plug it in. So now I need to fix my magnetization. So I need to, where's his box? Right here. I need to double check in the instructions that I have these shoulders face the right way. Actually, I don't think it's going to matter. But no, let me pull out the instructions. Let me check. I have so many things to paint and go through. But, you know what? I like a hobby that has lots to do. That was not the most flattering angle. Okay, so his little shoulder piece. What part faces up and one part faces down? Okay, this is the part that will go here. All right. So, super glue. I don't think I'm going to accelerate her at this time. I think I'm just going to let it set. So, yeah, the two open ends will definitely fit together. So, the other question is going to be on the magnets I've attached here. Oh, God, that's going to work. Thank God. So, I'm just going to check it on all of these to see if I need to do any magnet flipping. Okay, so this one, I might need to do some flipping. This one's going to work, so I'm going to set this one to the side to try to flip that magnet. That one's concave, so I know it's going to work. This one's concave. Okay, so I've only got one big magnet that I'm going to have to figure out what to do with. That's not bad, considering the absolute ridiculous mess that I had made. So these don't need to be remagnetized. These weapons are fine. Oh, there's part of the magnet I broke. Yeah, she broke a magnet. I am tough on stuff. Okay, so let's... Do I have my accelerator? Did my husband take my bottle of accelerator? I'm trying to decide if I want to accelerate. I might a little bit. Yep, here's my accelerator. All right, so let's do this. Real-time hobbying. What time is it? The rain's supposed to stop hopefully in like the next half hour. We are in stormy storm season when I'm filming this, and it has just been in the south. It has been unfun. Unfun. Ah! Okay. She already dropped one, and it's got super glue on it. That's great. I see it. I see it. I see it. I don't want my dog to get it. And I don't want to get it on my manicure either. I care if I get it on my fingers. I don't want to get it on my manicure. Oh, that's great. Good times. Okay, let's, there we go. All right, got that seated in there nicely. Move that over there and spritz. Do your job, accelerator. I'm gonna let that one cure and do the next one. Ugh. Another thing I hate about this time of year, I have an old injury from Taekwondo. I was doing a roundhouse kick spinning wheel kick on a guy when I was sparring. This was years ago. This was like, God, it had to be 20 years ago now. But I stepped on my opponent's foot when I was coming around with the wheel kick. This is the part where you might want to like plug your ears if you can't handle gross injury stuff. My kneecap decided it needed to be on the back of my leg in that moment. Yeah, it was really bad. And so I never got surgery on it because in Taekwondo, everybody gets knee surgery, and I've never met anybody that the knee surgery like actually helped. Which now that I'm getting older, I'm kind of like, maybe I need to re-examine the knee surgery possibility. But yeah, when the weather gets like this, there's like mad arthritis in that knee, and it's throbbing and ruining my life. Like, oh, it hurts so bad. Like the weekend that I'm filming this, I'm supposed to be testing for my it's gonna be my last black belt test, and I've explained all that on the channel. But my knee hurts so stinking bad, like so bad. Like I need to be going to the gym this evening to practice, and it hurts too much to do all that twisting and stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. These are me problems. But yeah, like just sitting down here in the chair to do this, like it just hurts so bad. But I'll do a very small amount of gardening, and then I'm gonna have to just go over my forms and my one-step sparring in my head because she cannot handle too much right now. The cool thing about accelerator, crap, I put these big magnets too close together, and these are gonna be ruined now. Learn from your own mistakes, girly. Yep, it's fine. I'm trying to look for a way to get rid of these without making more of a mess. Here, you come up here. Magnet, okay, off. Let's not do that again. That was stupid. This is what happens when you talk and do stuff. I have not mastered talking while I do this. But yeah, I'll be taking my last black belt test this weekend, and the best I'm going to be able to do is like review my forms and stuff in my head. Honestly though, I don't know how much he's going to have me do because I've been at my school for more than 25 years now. So there's not much more I can show my grandmaster, but it's up to him, whatever I end up doing. Not this one because broken. You go in there. Oh, there's a bunch of these out here. Yeah, let me not screw it up this time. All my yapping. And almost glued my fingers together. That's great. Okay, spread them apart so that they don't magnet together. Ooh, I've got one more gun here. Oh, good, it's on the right side. So that's going to be fine. So, yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, that one actually does not want to work on that side. So now, this guy, he's going to hold my claw hand. Where's the claw hand? So, this has to be on both ways. Oh. Is that so? I thought that was going to go the other way. Uh-oh. Have I just made a bunch of little mistakes? Are these different polarities depending on what brand they are? No, they're all from the same spot. I'm about to find out. Boy, I'm in my FAFO stage. What's up? You're going to be in my video.
There's a thing on the door. I'm assuming we don't need it, but it was like lodged in.
Oh, that's for your dad for the gutter estimate.
Did Dad want a gutter estimate?
He did. That's the guy who came by earlier.
Oh, I was confused because I thought Silvana would do that if he wanted it done.
Nope. Thank you muchly.
Summer, goodbye, Summer.
Thank y'all.
YouTube.
Yep. You're in the video this time.
Green is the best Magic the Gathering color.
They know all about you in Magic. It's not a secret.
Green is the best Magic color.
Go to class.
Go to Primal Hunger. Go crazy.
Bye. That's my son. Thank you. Welcome. He's a hoot. Oh, no, wait. I did have that correct. It is the concave ends that go together. Okay. I'm just crazy. All right. I did not make a mistake. Am I going to edit that out? No. It's part of my life. I told him he's going to be in here. I don't make a habit of making my family content. I'm the one who chose to be on the internet. The reason I show my husband as much as I do is to make sure y'all know I have a husband. Just being real. Okay, this isn't so bad. So this is the other one that. Oh, did I put this one in reverse? Is that why I'm having a problem with it? Let me see. See what I got here. Yep, that one has to go that way. Huh. Yep, that is definitely the reverse polarity. I wonder if I can put a flat magnet in between them. We have so many magnets. I'm trying not to have to unseat this giant magnet because that would suck. Nope, that's not going to work. But maybe on the other end, I can make it work because I've got one gun that I know for sure is the opposite. So I just need to seat this the opposite way. So I need one opposite one. Yeah, that'll work, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because then I don't have to take the magnets off of these two. It's just the one that I have to reverse. Okay, and then the other ones will be the normal way. Yes, okay, I figured it out. Why do I have so many broken magnets? What have I been doing? Like, here's another. Or did they come from the manufacturer broken? Like, look at this. This is just a. I gotta show my husband this. It's just a pile of broken magnets. I thought I broke this. I don't think I broke these. I'm keeping the shards on my ring light. That's a little annoying. Okay, so this one is the opposite direction that it needs to be. Okay, so you go over here. Okay, so it needs to be face down. Okay, I can do that. Just one of them has to be this way. And I'll know because it's the flat end. And it's pointing up that that's the one for those weapons. Nope, 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 nope. Flip over. Don't be that guy. The magnets are pretty powerful and it's trying to flip over because there's a magnet on the other side. And I'm doing something stupid right now. Getting glue all over my fingers. Flipping magnets this powerful is a little annoying. Is it stuck in the carpet now? I gotta get it up because when I vacuum, I don't want that going into the vacuum. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Okay. Now this is glued to me. This is fun. I'm having a great time. Can you tell? I need some plastic tweezers is what I need to get. So that when I'm handling these magnets and have to hold stuff down, I can do it without having these kinds of problems. So there's a magnet on the other end, and they are, yeah, they're fighting against each other. So what I'm trying to do here is really dumb. But I'm going to put accelerator on that and then just plop it on. Let me get the end of I need the skinny end of a paintbrush. This is the skinniest one I've got. This is so stupid. I'm confirming how stupid it is while I'm doing it. But it's fine. It's fine. Get in there. Stay, 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 stay. Ha! I tricked the polarities. These magnets are going to fight each other forever. Tricking polarities. More accelerator. Okay, there. That's set. You go over there and just be unhappy. But I think that's the only one I'll have to do that to. So now I don't have to switch any other magnets, I don't think. Thanks, dude. Wait a minute. No, these were... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. Did these need to go the other way? I thought that they were fitting. Oh, no. I screwed up. Screwed up bad. This is the piece that faces up. And those absolutely will not connect. Oh no. I thought I did this right. This one does. I only need two. This one can be a spare. He's a spare now. I only need two. Okay. All right. So I've got the one for the off ones, and then I've got this one. Good thing I'm magnetizing them. So what? Wait. Oh no. This one's reversed too. I've got to break one. This is the one I just did. So it's probably got the loosest glue. Oh. I can't believe I did that. Again. I mean, I can. I'm very talented. Welcome to Building Warhammer. What can I say? Except I'm welcome. Yeah, that's not gonna go, will it? So I did all that magnet fighting for nothing. Which one's gonna be easier to break? Or am I? Oh no, not again. Good times. Got it. It popped off clean, thank God. Okay. Let's do this again. So that does need to go that way. So this needs to go on butt first. Okay. Hobbying, man. It's not an easy process. I learn something every time I do this stuff. Every single time. Accelerator. Alright. That's set. So now I have them one for each arm. That's what I need. There we go. Huh. I saved it. Okay. So now my weapons will go here. Got it. Got it. Oh my God. I was a little afeared there for a second. I don't know what I'm going to do about his midsection though. That's kind of great. So now I have to check that every weapon can somehow connect. So that one, I'm going to have to paint the weapons on each side different colors so I know what goes on which side. Okay, so this one will have to go on that side. This one, this side. Is it just the one? I think it's just the one. Yep. 2, and yeah. Okay, so the rest of them have to be polarized to go on this side. Now this one, oh, this one goes here. That's his hand. Okay, so the hand will go here. Okay. Dog is snoring on the floor like he has a job. Y'all. Okay, I just need to get this right with one of these. Just one. Can she screw it up? Oh, absolutely she can. Okay. So that needs to be the way it goes on. Okay, got it. Concave part up. Yeah. I'm doing the magnets first so that when I paint them, the paint gets in the way. Paint and primer get in the way of the magnet hold, and I've had that problem more than once. Been totally my own fault. Can't blame anybody but myself. But now I've learned glue magnets before painting, because then you paint over the magnet and you have to scrape paint off and hope you can get it to affix properly. So I've got this opposite facing magnet problem again. Don't throw it out. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on here. Just work. No, Cruel Revolt. Flip back over. Flip that magnet back over. Dang it. I just got my nails done too. I'm going to go back to the girl and be like, hey, look what I did. She's going to be like, what are you doing? I was like, nerd hobbies. Oh my God. I didn't know these magnets were quite this powerful, that they can flip over through an inch of plastic. Ah. I hope you're getting your entertainment value out of this and watching me do this. Because I will have to get all of this glue. Look at that, it's just sticking to my hand. I have to get all this glue off my hands. Come on. Oh my God. Stay. And this is why you keep acetone on your workstation. Because all that's got to come off now. Look at that. Yeah. It's fine. I keep acetone here and Q-tips and stuff, so I'll just... It's hard to do super glue stuff with gloves on. But I gotta be careful because these are gel acrylics. So I could just leave it on there and just let the process of washing my hands take it off, because you wash your hands enough, it'll come off anyway. I'm just going to reinforce it a little because, again, I've got opposite facing magnets on different ends of this piece. I can't wait to see the comments on this video of all the things I did wrong and stupid. Look, I'm aware. But I don't mind you commenting because, well, the algorithm. Oh my God. Look at her glue. I'm going to prime this guy tonight. Probably. I'm going to prime him in black ink. Alright, is that set? Looks set. Oh, accelerator's fantastic. Yes! Aha! Okay, that is set. That is set. So now that means yes! 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 Another magnet. I have so many magnets all over the place. Okay, it's coming together. Okay, I only have one more magnet that has to go on that I have to figure out. It's Cruel Revolt. I had to... No pain, no project. Okay, so the last bit is this. And it's got to be one of these or it's not going to work. Which end, though? Concave end needs to go there. Okay, so I need you for a second. Yep. So I think I'm going to glue one side and accelerate the other to reinforce it. Because I can actually do that this time. And which way should it go? This way. Got it. So much fun. I feel like I made this way more complicated than it had to be. But that's fine. A little reinforcement. I'll smooth down the edges of glue reinforcement, but I'd rather paint over it and know that my magnets aren't going to dislodge. There we go. So now the hand should fit nicely. Oh God. I tell you what though, it's going to make him look more chaosy, that's for sure. The hand doesn't really like articulate, which that kind of sucks. But let's get his body in here. There he is, fully magnetized. All right, he's magnetized, and now I can prime him. I don't know how I'm going to make the torso stay. I've got his feet magnetized because his legs are actually reasonably articulated, so I don't want to lose that. So I'm going to put metal on the base that came with him so that I can pose him when he's on the battlefield. So now I can attach whatever weapons I want. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Oh my God. That one won't go on that one. That one has to go on this side. And there we go. Got it. Can't believe I did it. I cannot believe that I did it. Yeah, that's pretty great. I have one gun that I need to fix. It doesn't have its little flamethrowers coming off the side. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Let me see if I got those pieces in here. I'll just go ahead and put them on while I'm doing this. The only piece I'm not super happy with in the magnetization right now is the hand. I might do something different, but not right this second. Let's see here. Where are those bits? Never, ever, ever, ever discard sprues and bits until you know you are 100% done. And even then, don't do it. We use our extra sprues to make sprue goo. Oh, I don't think I have another set of little flamey things. Well, then maybe it's fine if I don't have the little flame jets that go off to the side. If I don't have another set, then I can't put them on there. Nope, I don't see them. There was only one set. Maybe I was only supposed to make one of that gun. Not too bad. Okay, well, he's together. The only thing I might change is this. This is a little chunky, and I don't think I like it now that I'm looking at it. I don't think I have to have this gear for the hand. Yeah, because the hand will actually just attach this way. What I could even do, I think this is like the one case where the little magnet ball might be okay. So there. Actually, I like that better. I don't think I'm going to use this piece. Waste of a magnet. So yeah, that works. That totally works. Here, and once I prime over this, you won't be able to see the mistakes. Primer is your friend. I think his thumb's upside down. Don't care. He's a god machine, and he's infected with chaos. He's pretty great, huh? Is he supposed to have guns up here? I feel like he is, but I don't have a picture of him finished. Oh, those do go up there. Oh. So did I not need to magnetize these? Oh, that is exactly where those go. Hold up. Which ones? These. These are actually supposed to go up here. Well, that makes way more sense, actually. So this is just an extra gun that I think my husband can have. So I'm going to set that over there. Wait a minute. I didn't need to magnetize this? Well, it's cool anyway. I like it being magnetized. So will these fit? Because these are top guns. So if the oh, they will. Hold up. Magical discovery time. So put these up here. I like being able to point my weapons where the fight is. It's fun. Okay. Set that in there. Smooth out. It's a little bit too much glue. I am making a mess. My nail tech is going to be so mad at me. Because I'm going to go get them fixed. And she's going to be like, what did you do? Like, yeah, I'll pay to get them fixed. I'm not going to go ask her to fix it for free. I'm the one who screwed it up. Ugh. Yeah. Good times. Okay. So, the set, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. I kind of love it. Look at him. He's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. And I love everything about it. That's so great. His thumb's upside down. I don't care. Do not care. That took so much work. Now I cannot wait to prime him and start metallicing him up. I have so much new Turbo Dork that I'm ready to try. I don't know what Crew Revolt's supposed to look like, so I'm gonna have to look it up because there's no like description other than Chaos God Machine of War. So I'll look that up. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this real time hobbying. That was fun. Um, as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe. Look at him. You're great. And I will see you in the next one. My fingers have glue on them.